Welcome, everybody, to the Your Life Blueprint Sound Vibrations, Meditations, Explorations. I'm Gandharva. Please share these videos. Let everybody know about the vibes of today, and your vibes. Today is Monday, and today is the day of the devotional vibration, the devotional personality. You can have it anywhere in your blueprint. You could have it in the spiritual, which makes you a bhakti yogi in the East, or in the West, someone who is interested in mythology and archetypes. You could have it in desires. Then you're a wannabe bhakti. I know a few of those. You could have it anywhere. It is about the heart, and it is about stories, as I have said in the past, because stories are one thing that open the heart, that awaken the heart. So I'm going to read a spiritual story today, and I'll play the vibrations. You may also want to take a whiff of some sandalwood essential oil, or burn some sandalwood incense. That's the fragrance of Monday. Fragrance of devotion, the fragrance of the heart. Long ago, a man went in search of a master. Well, that's a typical thing for anyone who is a devotional, spiritual being. Go look for a teacher, because they need someone to give their devotion to. So that's a spiritual thing if you have it in the spiritual, but don't forget, if it's in your desires, it's just an illusion. Long ago, a man went in search of a master. He was determined to find a master for himself, and for what he was even ready, and for that he was even ready to go around the world. Oh yeah. When he began his journey just outside his village, he saw an old man who was sitting under a tree. He went up to him and said, "You look like a wanderer, are you?" The old man replied, "Yes, I'm a wanderer. I have wandered all over the earth." The man thought to himself that the old man looked like the right person to ask his question to. So he said, "Can I ask you a question?" And the old man said, "Sure." The man then said, "I want to be a disciple of a perfect master. Can you suggest to me where I should go? Where I can find him?" The old man suggested a few addresses to him. The young man thanked him and went on. That man wandered for 30 years around the earth, and he found nobody who was up to his expectations. Nobody. He was dejected and depressed. He decided to come back to his village. The moment he entered his village, he saw the same old man, who has now become very old. So I'm sitting under the same tree, and suddenly he recognized him as his master. He fell at his feet and said, "Why didn't you say it to me 30 years ago, that you are the master?" The old man said, but that was not the time for you. You couldn't recognize me at that time. You needed some experience. Wandering around earth has given you a certain maturity, a certain understanding, and now you can see. Last time you met me, you really didn't see me. You missed. But you were asking me about some master. That was enough proof that you couldn't see me and couldn't feel my presence. You couldn't smell the fragrance. You were utterly blind, and hence I gave you some addresses so you could go, but even to be with the wrong people is okay, because that's how one learns. For 30 years, I have been waiting for you. I've been waiting for you. I have not left this place. I have not left this tree. The young man was not young anymore and looked at the tree, and even more surprised because at that time he remembered that in his dreams, in his visions, he was always seeing that tree. And there was always a feeling that he would find his master sitting under this tree. He realized that 30 years back. He met his master but couldn't recognize him. Everything was ready. Everything was ready, but he was not ready. And so the moral of the story is, you have to wait until you're ready. Sometimes you're ready, sometimes you're not.